Now, how do we change this image element? It's actually very easy. We just click on it and then we go to the pen icon. And then here we can see the image that is currently added. We can just delete it by clicking the trash icon once again. And then we can add our own image by just clicking, holding and dragging it into this box. And now the image has been changed. If you want to, you can also attach a link to this image, which will make it clickable. And down here, you can also enter an alt text describing this image, which will help with search engine optimization. Now up here, when we go to the design tab, we have 3 different options for this image. We have fit, fill, and shape. Now under fill, the image just takes the shape of whatever you decide the element should be. So when we make this smaller, then the image will be smaller as well, and it will take the shape of this rectangle here. Now, if we set it to fit, then the entire image will just be fitted into this element shape. So we can just make this as large as we want, and Squarespace will just make sure that the entire image will be shown. Then we also have shape, which enables us to use different shapes for this image. So here we can maybe go with a 2:3 ratio, and then we can test out the different shapes and maybe find one that looks good. I'm actually going to keep it simple and just go back to fill. But I do want to make the corners of this image round, and the way I can do this is by just adding a number in here. So maybe let's try 25. And then when we look at the corners, we can see that it's rounded like this. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to keep that. But let's actually go back into the settings, because one thing I want to change is I want to have kind of them in the center. So I'm going to use this focus point here and move this to the left so we can see both of the couple here in the image.